Guys, what's up? This is Max. So basically I'm going to be trying to give you a comprehensive guide on how to become sub 15 on 3x3. So, first, becoming sub 15 is, we'll just talk about hardware first. I don't really have anything planned here, so I might just be rambling most of the time. I'm going to try to make this under 5, it's going to be arranged for like 5-10 minutes, so we'll see how it turns out. So basically, I want like a good cue to have is like anything in recent in the past year or two, I'd say. But I personally use the GTS 2M. It's really nice. It has really strong magnets, which I really like. Yeah, the GTS is like anything from GAN. You can get your sub 15. Just anything except like the Rubik's brand, the V-Cube, maybe Dian doesn't really get you any good, but just get something like modernized, the MF3RS, doesn't really matter. But not much to talk about that, because I want to actually give you guys some tips. So first, is you want to have pretty decent F2L, because looking ahead, for me, I didn't really need to look ahead that much. It's just that I have to have efficient F2L. So let me just scramble this first, and your cross should be pretty straightforward. So I do try to get it in under 9 moves or 10 moves. That's what I like to aim for. I know you can do it better, but sub 15 it doesn't need much. So I can see I can move this over here, and I can move it here. Wait, so that was 1, 2, 3. Then I can adjust this 4, 5, 6. Sorry about that. 6, and then your F12 recognition, you want to already, I know look ahead wasn't that important, but you want to have a basic knowledge of it. So you see this here, this edge in the back, and then this corner in the front. So I can, do your normal F12 thing, insert it in here. And what else do I see? So I'd probably do something like really weird. I see these two here, U2, and then I'd go like that and put it in, and then I'd probably see this triple sexy, and I'd see that. And then also one more thing is knowing your PLLs and maybe some OLLs. Like full OLL isn't completely needed, but I know about, I'd say, 60% of the OLLs, and I am sub 12, so honestly you don't need to know that much. But even in this case, it's pretty easy. There's 2 ways that I like to do it. You can do an M prime U M U2 M prime U M, like that and stuff. And your PLLs, you want to recognize them pretty quickly. Like what I like to do sometimes, just take your stack mat and just try to do all your PLLs sub 1.5 or whatever. I don't know, but just try to do them all sub 1.5. I kind of locked up a little bit there. So try to do that. I did that challenge, and then also try to do your like that. I got 1. So that's just one thing to aim for, and also learn pretty good PLLs. Like one thing I see a lot of people do is this end perm. They like rotate and then do a weird thing, but I don't do that. It's like I do a setup move, R U R prime U, and then R, like a J perm sort of thing. And then also the other end perm. Because end perms are pretty hard. So here I do. Or wait, I messed up. Just redo that. Okay, well, yeah. Also, you guys just look it up on AlgDB. Also, G-perms. You want to know rotationless, because that's really good. Because doing the regular, I forgot how to kind of do it, but this, it's not that good when you could just do this. the alg flows really nicely and stuff. Okay, so yeah, basically like timestamps, or I mean like times for each step. So cross should take you around from like 1 to 2 seconds, I'd say, but start getting your cross down to, like a little bit faster, because you have 50 seconds of inspection and you should plan your whole entire cross. Okay, and then your F2L should take you approximately, could take you like 8 seconds, maybe 8 to 9 maybe, and then your last layer could take you around like 3 to 4, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna do a quick solve, like what sub 15 will look like. Okay, so I'm inspecting, and remember to plan out your whole cross, and I see an F2L pair here. I might track that. Keep in mind that I was imitating a sub 15 solver, so that's why the look ahead and efficiency wasn't that great. So that is basically my tips and stuff. Also learn good F2L algs, like this one I see a lot of people do. This, you just break it up and then put it back in, but what you could be doing is, for this, there's an alg, you can do RF to break it up, U, and then to pair it up, like that. Okay, and then, like, there's these little tricks like that just make it, solving a lot better. And, what else? I see a lot of people, oh yeah, how do I get to this? If I can, it's like this case, yeah. So like this case, if you get this here, like something like this, I know like there are better algs for this, but what I do is I rotate, break it up like that, U2, and then insert. So that's a common case that I see people do. Oh, I just twisted a corner, so okay. And just I have a couple more things to go over. Then there's like just practice, and in general, some things to practice for becoming sub 15 is practice each individual step sometimes, and then you can really see what you need to improve upon. Like if it's not meeting the requirements that I just said, it doesn't need to meet it, but just like a general thing. Also, one thing, record your solves, because that'll really help you, and then you can play it in slow motion, and then see what steps you need to improve upon, or see how long your pauses are, and you can see like if you do any unnecessary moves, like things such like that. Like if you do a lot of rotations, then it's really bad. Like between every F2L pair, if you do a rotation, then that's really bad. So we're gonna conclude with a walkthrough solve. So for a sub 15 solver. So let's do this. So I'm a white and yellow cross solver. So for here I just do yellow. Probably I'd bring this in, do an F2, then bring this in, so because I know when I do a D it'll do that. And then here I can move it here so it's correct, and then I can do a D and then insert that back in. And then automatically what I'm seeing is these two I can insert here, and then I'm seeing this right here. I'll rotate twice, so that's 2 rotations, and then I'll do R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, and then I'll rotate again. Wait, actually, I probably wouldn't rotate, because I'd probably just look and scan the cue. U2, then I'll do that to pair those up, and then I rotate one more time, so that's 3. U2, break those up, put that in, and then this OLL case I know, but if you know 2 look, then we'll do that. So then when I do to look, I get this case and then a J-prim. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I know it's pretty long, but becoming sub 15, you should take these tips into practice. It's going to obviously take a lot of practice, and I'd recommend just like every day dedicating a couple minutes to just like actually learning things, because if you keep doing mindless practice without actually like trying to improve, then you're not going to go anywhere. So those are pretty much my prerequisites on, or my tips on how to get faster at 3x3 or sub 15. So guys, I hope this helped, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.